Coming up on News Watch 12 weekends, after a week of delays, the Hodag Dome is finally inflated. We'll take you inside to see how it happened and what its future holds.
And for the rest of your weekend, we'll see more sunshine into Monday with maybe some more snowfall to come up in the week. More for you for Maine weather coming up.
Plus, a national day of marches across the U.S. protesting the battle to fill Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg's seat. We'll have the details and more as your local news starts right now.
Your local news and weather from where you live. News Watch 12 Weekend starts now.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 Weekends. I'm Rachel Eiler. It's been almost a year and a half since the Rhinelander School Board voted to build an indoor athletic facility. After a few false starts, we finally saw it today. Andrew Goldstein was there and joins us now with more details. Andrew.
Rachel, the renderings don't really do it justice, but they're all we had to go on for the last year. No longer though. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the new and inflated Hodag Dome. And by the way, you were right, Rachel. This is something that they were getting ready to unveil last weekend, but they had some setbacks, particularly some COVID exposures among the work staff caused some delays. And then after that, you had some high wind and some high rains that forced the inflation of the dome back. They had to wait until the winds dropped under 10 miles an hour to do it, but they finally pulled it off. And there is a ton of optimism around this facility.
We're going to look on this day and for decades and say this was one of the greatest days for Rhinelander. Just even seeing the cars coming out here right now just to watch it inflate and see the excitement in the community all around is unbelievable.
Yeah, that was Dave Heck, and of course, Heck was integral to the building of this dome. Now, there's still a lot of work to be done before the dome is ready for the general public. Lights need to be hung on the inside, and the entrances still need to be attached, so it's not quite done yet. But we can see the finish line. It is finally almost complete. So we're going to take you inside future plans for the dome a little later in the show, but for now, back to you, Rachel.
All right, well, we got a lot of snow out there tonight. Let's throw it over to Andrew Kikafer now in our weather center to take a further look.
Thank you, Rachel. We did see a little bit of snow out there today, although it didn't last very long and did not stay on the ground too much today, as we saw temperatures get into the mid-40s across many parts of the Northwoods today. Some areas even doing 60 further to the south. All right, and then here we're just checking out the last of that rainfall leaving our area as we continue to see some clouds making their way over from the west and just passing over east, leaving us to clearer skies tomorrow. All right, but that rainfall is leaving its trace tonight as we do see the roads over Eagle River here still looking very slick and wet as we just saw that rainfall finally start to clear out there, so do be careful tonight. And looking ahead for the rest of the evening, we'll see temperatures start to dip into the lower 30s for the rest of the night tonight. We could see high 29s in there, and more for you to come in our Maine weather. Rachel?
Well, thousands of people gathering in downtown Washington and cities nationwide, including right here in the Northwoods for the Women's March. News Watch 12's Rachel Perry attended the march in Minocqua and joins us now with details.
A large part of that movement is protesting the Supreme Court nomination of Judge Amy Coney Barrett, as well as building momentum to vote President Trump out of the White House. On top of that, healthcare and a woman's right to choose, among others, are the main concerns this election season. Signs held high, voices raised. That was a scene in Minocqua today as men, women, and children marched through downtown, urging everyone to vote and call on Congress to suspend the Supreme Court confirmation of Judge Amy Coney Barrett.
I think as people hopefully become more enlightened, they will understand that women need to have autonomous control over their own bodies. Otherwise, they're nothing more than cattle.
With the Senate Judiciary Committee vote days away, more women now concerned of what their rights and future may look like.
The right to control our bodies, and we're going to lose our right to contraception and same-sex marriage, and all the progress that we've made in the past decade is on the line now.
Women also pushing to vote out President Trump, backing Democratic nominee Joe Biden.
We are not a white nation, and yet we have been led exclusively by white, primarily men. And so the thought that we might have the first woman vice president who who's also African American, who's also East Indian, is wonderful.
In Minocqua, Rachel Perry, Newswatch 12.
Well, Marathon County has a new battle during the pandemic, and that's hunger. The need for food assistance has reached a 200% capacity. Executive Director of the Neighbors Place in Marathon County, Donna Ambrose, says, though this is a tough time, they're finding a way to reach everyone in need.
The Food Share benefit, which is SNAP nationwide, here in Wisconsin, it's called Food Share. Everyone is getting the maximum benefit for the entire month of October, possibly November. So we know that is working well.
Ambrose urges everyone that needs food assistance to no longer hesitate reaching out to the Neighbors Place.
And when we talk about this pandemic, we know it is hitting people who have health disparities the hardest. So if that is you, we want you to come here and get fresh produce. We work with organic farmers. I mean, we have just a wonderful variety. We don't want you to struggle and buy just what you can afford.
The Neighbors Place feeds over 400 families a week, and if you need assistance or if you want to volunteer, you can go to their website, which we will list it at wjfw.com. Well, across the country, first responders are experiencing a shortage of new recruits. When we return, we'll check in to see how this Northwoods College is trying to change that. That's after Maine weather with Andrew Kiefer, right here on Newswatch 12.
Our lives have been turned upside down with this coronavirus. While our lives are challenged, we still have immediate needs. If you need a new roof, call Brinks Exteriors at 715-ROOF-PRO. We can fully take care of you over the phone or through our online virtual presentation. And if you need a new roof, the government has provided Brinks Exteriors permission to replace your roof at a very fair price. After all, we're here to help. Call 715-ROOF-PRO.
I've been involved in insurance for over 10 years. Love to hunt and fish. This is some of the best fishing in the country. WPS is local. We're in Wisconsin. We're small enough to still have that Midwest feel. I help seniors aging in or switching their Medicare supplement coverage, finding out what's important and really caring about what they need before caring about what I can sell them. And I definitely think that resonates with people.
WPS Medicare Supplement Insurance. Because we care. Call us at 1-800-221-7089.
It's that time of year when Madison politicians try to rewrite history. Well, Patrick Teston's not fooling anyone. After he took their cash, Teston helped the insurance companies score, single-handedly blocking protections for people with pre-existing conditions. And when Foxconn came knocking, Teston voted to give them billions of our taxpayer dollars for nothing in return. No accountability, no guaranteed jobs. In Madison, Teston's working for the special interests, not us. And that's the T.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor. Have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
Temperatures starting to cool off after we reached the mid-40s for a high today. Right now we're seeing areas get into the mid-30s, a couple 50s hanging on there into the evening tonight. And then just to give you some perspective here, at this time, some time ago, we saw our highest temperatures ever in the 80s at this time of year. So as we're seeing snow and it's getting cold and gray out there, just remember at one point in time, this was 80 degrees years ago. All right, so looking out at our live radar right now, we're watching most of that rain that we saw today pushing on through to the east, leaving us alone for the rest of the night. We're just seeing a lot of cloud coverage right now. There is a little bit of snow developing to the west of the Twin Cities. Nothing coming our way anytime soon. All right, though what we are seeing is some wind come in from the west. We're watching some gusts come in to over 20 miles per hour in some cases, and this will continue to be the case blowing in from the west into Monday. All right, and with this wind coming up, coming in from the west and some wind gusts 20 miles per hour. It'll feel a little cooler than we're expecting for the next couple days here, so we're watching temperatures get into the upper 30s for highs throughout the rest of the weekend and into Monday, though this might feel a little bit cooler outside with that breeze coming in from the west. All right, so right now we're watching the rest of that rainfall make its way out of Wisconsin, making its way over to the east, though what we are seeing is a little over to the west. We're going to maybe do this again here, so we're watching potentially some more snowfall make its way in from the west into our area as we continue to see this high pressure system make its way over to the east. We could see more develop in our area fairly soon. All right, so checking out that sky there, we're going to be seeing into Sunday morning mostly clear skies, and Sunday will be a pretty nice day, a little cooler than what we've seen so far, though a lot less clouds than we've seen for the last couple days. A nice break from those gray days that we've been seeing here. All right, so into Monday, we'll be seeing a little bit of cloud coverage start to accumulate again over north central Wisconsin, getting kind of close to the UP there. And we'll watch that continue into Monday as a little bit of snowfall maybe creeps up way over to our west, hanging out mainly in Minnesota. Nothing coming our way yet. And then we'll continue to watch that into Monday, seeing increasing clouds into the day and maybe a little bit of snowfall into Tuesday. So how much snowfall? Well, it's a little early, so we're not going to get there quite yet. We'll be checking into that and look ahead into Tuesday. All right, so mostly for tonight, we're going to be seeing mostly cloudy skies as we're going to see that clear out into Sunday, leaving us with more of a sunny day ahead, and temperatures will only get up to about 38 degrees. So it'll be a little cooler than what we've seen so far with our high temperatures, though it will be sunny. So that'll be a nice welcome sunny day from those gray ones that we've been having so far. All right, so here's a look at your Northwoods Furniture and Mattress 7-day forecast. We're seeing some more sunshine than we've seen in the last couple days on Sunday into Monday. And then we have a streak of cloudy days to come with maybe some showers and a little bit of snowfall to come. Rachel?
Thank you, Andrew. Well, emergency medical first responders and volunteer fire department says they're hunting for numbers across the country. Newswatch 12's Marissa Silvis learned how one local college is training the next crop while looking to recruit even more.
Nicolay Fire, please respond.
She's talking.
1920.
What do you do when faced with an emergency?
Oh, this is an amazing exercise because we can see things in real life, but without real victims that are actually in danger.
Nicolay College Emergency Medical Services students were put to the test when faced with a multi-vehicle accident simulation training.
Our overall abundance of instructors with different experiences help give these guys a really good pocket full of tools for when they go out and do it on their own.
Training that mirrors real life as closely as possible.
With a multiple vehicle accident, you're going to have to work together.
The more experienced students walked through how they would respond,
Stand up and put weight on that leg.
while the newer students had the chance to play patient.
I've never done anything like this, but I'm kind of a adrenaline junkie, so I kind of was really excited to be the patient.
The biggest advantages for a responder is to have an understanding of what your patient is experiencing during something like this, because it can be a very scary type situation.
The snow providing a picturesque backdrop for this exercise, but also a stark reminder that this group's going to face all the elements when they respond to emergencies here in northern Wisconsin.
Motor vehicle accidents happen when there's ice and snow, so this is great weather to practice in.
Even during the pandemic, students are still eager to enter the emergency medicine field, each of them with their own reason.
I originally wanted to be a paramedic prior to being a nurse. I've been a nurse for 9 years now. I wound up getting pregnant, having kids, and now it's kind of time for me.
And instructors want to encourage others to join.
It definitely takes a little bit of a special type of person, but really somebody that's looking for a little bit of a challenge, looking to give back to their community and to really serve in a very, very important role.
At Nicolay College, Marissa Silvis, Newswatch 12.
EMS and firefighter classes will be available this fall and winter at Nicolay. For more information, we'll have a link on our website at WJFW.com. Well, the day Rhinelander has waited for months has finally come. The Hodag's new dome is inflated. Andrew Goldstein, you stopped by and you have some more details for us.
That's right, Rachel, and the people behind it have big plans for the future as well. Find out what sporting events might be held in there soon and why the people behind the dome think it could be more than just an athletic complex. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It could be you, could be your neighbor. Nearly half of us have a pre-existing condition. And right now, most have insurance. But Derek Van Orden called the Affordable Care Act a disaster. The plan he supports would allow insurance companies to deny coverage for people with pre-existing conditions and charge people over 50 thousands of dollars more. Van Orden's plan is simple. Don't get sick. Derek Van Orden doesn't care about us. House Majority PAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation along with an additional $300, $600, or even $1,000 of savings on all flooring products and sale prices. That's right, free carpet installation and an additional savings of up to $1,000 on top of the sale prices. See why contractors and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs.
Our prices will floor you.
Hello. Oh. I wish to inquire about your free phone deal. Is there anything hidden I should be aware of?
No, sir.
No hidden plan requirements?
You choose your plan.
No hidden phone trade-ins?
Keep your phone.
No hidden activation fees or other trickery where video recorded evidence would be beneficial?
None.
Interesting.
Lovely scarf.
What camera?
Get the latest phones free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Upgrade to Fair.
The UFTA Sign Store has over 1,000 different signs. Signs for any occasion or any location in your home. Man cave, cabin, she shack, bedroom, you name it. With popular signs like Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Elvis, Wizard of Oz, Three Stooges, John Wayne, Marilyn Monroe, Jack Daniels, Budweiser, Miller, Coors, Hams, Ford, Cripes. That's a lot of signs. The UFTA Sign Store, located in the downtown Wausau Center Mall. Great gifts for friends and family. Yeah, you betcha.
Sports Watch 12 with Andrew Goldstein.
A dome that defines a community. That's what the Rhinelander School District is hoping for in their new Hodag Dome. And that's especially true for the high school sports teams. Rhinelander is planning to hold gymnastics meets in the dome this year and may end up moving wrestling in there too. There's plenty of room for it. The Hodag Dome is more than 128,000 square feet. That makes it one of the largest air-supported domes, not just in the Midwest, but in all of North America. But the plans for this space go beyond just sports.
We've had conversations about being able to host birthday parties, and we're looking at, Nerf tag, laser tag type of stuff in there too for, that would be open to the community to be able to rent out the space for a party like that.
So the dome isn't just for high school sports. They are planning on making it a polling place on Election Day. Dome management is in talks to host a craft fair in there already. That's hopefully going to be a large source of business as we go forward. And the space is big enough for large club sporting events like Legion Baseball Regionals or travel soccer tournaments, so not just high school. Newman Catholic has a reputation to uphold. They came into their game against Tri-County as the second-ranked 8-man football team in the state, and boy, did they not disappoint. Snow melted off the field by kickoff time of this one. They had a little drizzle, a little dusting there earlier. Chad Holmes announcing the game. Hi, Chad. What's up, Chad? First offensive play of the game for Newman. Give him the old razzle-dazzle. A double pass to Brennan Shaughnessy. Next play, Ackerman to Gavin Wolf. A little crossing route. 10-yard score. Cardinals go up 7-0 just over 80 seconds into the game. Thomas Bates wants in on the action. 55 yards off the shotgun draw, straight to the house. Newman up 20-0 at this point. Next possession, play it again. Same exact shotgun draw. This time it's Connor Goman, 62 yards to the end zone. This game was 48-0 at half. Cards moved to 3-0 without any undue trouble. So let's go down the road a little bit. Wisconsin Valley boys soccer, undefeated Wausau West visiting DC Everest. Back half of this game, Warriors up 3. A little give and go with Azabatino. Great look. Evergreens turn it away, though. They're trying to tread water a little bit. But I will tell you this, you can't keep West down for long. Ethan Cadenaugh redirects a rocket off the corner kick. Warriors go up by 4, but Wausau West needs more goals. Off the free kick, David Deloy cleaning up the rebound, a little toe poke into the goal. The Warriors crush a 6-pack to end the regular season. They will get a first-round bye in the playoffs and, in fact, may take on Everest again Thursday if the Evergreens can get by Marshfield. A couple of volleyball scores from the Wisconsin Valley Conference. The Warriors are winners of 3 matches in a row after a road victory against the Merrill Blue Jays. And Marshfield pulls ahead of DC Everest at the top of the conference with a win over Wausau East. The Evergreens can draw even by beating Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln on Monday, though. 2 of the biggest names in football will meet tomorrow afternoon, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. But the Packers' biggest boost might come on the defensive side of the ball. Nose tackle Kenny Clark has fully participated in every practice this week. He'll see his first action since a Week 1 injury, and the timing couldn't be better. Green Bay's run defense is giving up almost 5 yards per carry. Tampa Bay will throw Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette at the Packers, and Jones has been giving defenses fits.
He's getting ready to get tackled in the backfield, spinning off tackles and all that kind of stuff, and gaining 7 to 8 yards. So we're going to have our hands full with both of those guys.
Wide receiver Devontae Adams will also make his return tomorrow. Kickoff is set for 3:25. We'll have a full recap tomorrow night, but in the meantime, more news for you coming up right after the break.
It could happen. Nancy Pelosi, Speaker. Chuck Schumer, Leader. And in the Oval Office,
guess what? If you elect me, you're not going to have your taxes are going to be raised, not cut.
It's a guarantee. They'll pass it. He'll sign it.
On day one.
A $4 trillion tax increase on all income groups. And the radical left will keep coming back for more. If they win, our recovery is over. America First Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
During Jeep Adventure Days at Brickner's Park City Jeep in Merrill, lease the all-new 2021 Jeep Cherokee Latitude Luxe for just $379 a month with only $379 due at signing for a loaded leather-equipped 4x4 Cherokee on a 48-month, 40,000-mile lease. We have the Jeeps, with over 50 in stock or on the way. Jeep Renegade Latitude 4x4s for only $269 a month with only $269 due at signing. Brickner's Park City Jeep Chrysler Dodge and Ram in Merrill, 1-800-499-JEEP or on the web at bricknersparkcity.net. Tax title service fees extra to qualified credit.
There are never enough hours in the day. I'm always making trade-offs, sacrifices. But I'll keep going. Even when it feels like there's no way I can do it all, I won't give up. I'm doing this for me and for them. We're doing this together. North Central Technical College's virtual college, flexible learning, because our time is precious.
Welcome back to Newswatch 12's Weekends. I'm Rachel Eiler. A 94-year-old Michigan woman went more than the extra mile to vote in this year's election. She went hundreds of extra miles, actually, to cast her ballot. Saima Chowdhury reports.
Vote, but know who you're voting for and why.
That's the message 94-year-old Mildred Madison has for our viewers. Mrs. Madison, as she likes to be called, has never missed the chance to vote in any election since she was 21. She was married at the age of 17 and has 4 kids, but that never slowed her down. In fact, she spent her life devoted to improving the community, from being a PTA volunteer at her children's school all the way to becoming the president of the League of Women Voters of Cleveland and Detroit. She even ran for office herself.
When I found that my councilman was not doing what he's supposed to do, I ran against him, and I became a council person.
In 2006, she worked with Wayne County and Detroit City clerks to help improve the absentee ballot process. She says civic engagement is a must.
Women got the last, especially black women, were the last ones that got the power to vote.
She's staying with family in a suburb of Chicago, and when she did not receive her absentee ballot, Mrs. Madison asked her son to drive her to the Coleman Young Municipal Center in Detroit to vote Monday. They drove back to Illinois the same day. And as you can see, she wore the perfect face mask that day. Mrs. Madison tells me she voted for Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden, getting an extra push from Kamala Harris. And like the VP candidate, Mrs. Madison went to Howard University and was in the same sorority.
It was wonderful to see a Black woman running for vice president.
All right, so no one has an excuse not to vote in the election if you can drive hundreds of miles like Mrs. Madison. She is the perfect example. She's also working on a memoir. She also wants to open the Mildred Madison Center for Civic Engagement to inspire young adults to vote. Well, coming up after the break, we'll have your final look at weather with Andrew, after the break. Stick with us.
I'm Tom Tiffany, and I approve this message because I want to be perfectly clear. The radicals, socialists, and anarchists, and Democrats like my opponent who want to defund the police, they are willing to put your family at risk to tear this country apart, to advance their far-left agenda. Our police deserve our thanks, our respect, and better funding to handle an ever-increasing workload. It is madness. They must be stopped. That's it. That's the ad.
Big Bear Down has all the supplies you need for this year's hunting season. Check out our large selection of 10-point and Horton crossbows and accessories. Big Bear Down has added more hunting gear, deer attractant, mineral, and accessories to meet your needs. Come see our in-stock selection of hunting blinds, stands, game trail cameras, and more. Big Bear Down has the quality name brand products you can depend on again and again. Big Bear Down, conveniently located on Highway 13 in Abbotsford.
Yeah, well, look what I did this weekend, huh?
Your weekends brought to you by American Marine and Motorsports in Shawano and Honda Motors. We have more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Check them out in the largest showroom in the USA. Buy or trade into a new boat and get out on the water today. And we'll give you the best deal, guaranteed by at least $500. Get the most out of your weekends with Honda Motors and American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
To most people, the idea of fighting is unpleasant. But sometimes to make things right, it's necessary to fight. Some things are worth fighting for. If you or your family has been injured, you'll want a good law firm on your side to make things right again. Since 1930, Habish, Habish & Routier has recovered more million-dollar results for our clients than any other law firm in Wisconsin. Habish, Habish & Routier. We fight for what's right.
I worked for 47 years. Donald Trump, he's talking about messing with my Social Security. Them guys think it's monopoly money? No, it's our money. We work for it. You don't get to play with my finances. You don't get to play with my security for my family. Joe Biden looks out for the little guy. He understands what seniors are going through. I think he's going to keep Social Security safe. We need to get Biden in there to protect it.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Monaco Real Estate Auction November 8th. Private 200 acres. Offers excellent hunting and mini trails with easy access. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Well, welcome back. A lot of excitement today. We experienced our first Wisconsin snowfall of the year.
We sure did. Got an inch or two on the board there today, so it was a very nice start to get into the season, and there'll be more to coming up very soon here.
I don't know if I'm ready, though, for it. Like, I feel like we still need a little bit of fall, just a little bit.
Well, we'll see temperatures get back up into the 40s, though right now we're seeing them kind of hang out in the 30s, some 40s down there further south of us. And I hate to say it, but tomorrow we're going to be seeing a little bit cooler, 38 degrees, but we're going to feel even cooler than that with winds coming in from the west. So just keep that in mind there. And looking ahead, we're not going to see too much rainfall for the rest of tonight as we get mostly cloudy skies, but we are going to start to see maybe more snowfall into the upcoming week here as we watch a system come in from the west. Here's a final look at your 7-day forecast here. So we're seeing that sunshine come out onto Sunday and Monday, and then maybe more clouds into the upcoming week.
Awesome. Well, let's keep those heavy jackets nearby. That's it for your news around the Northwoods. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow.